This is the desert that covers parts of the Mexico-US border. Huge dunes of shifting sands. Not the ideal place for the border wall that President Trump is planning. The practical difficulties of building through here are obvious. It's not just the dunes that would have to be cleared, it's also the impact of tons of windswept sand on any structure that would likely complicate things and ramp up the cost. Whoever pays for it, and Donald Trump insists it will be Mexico, it's questionable if it's worth the expense. The Mexican migration boom has been over for years. There are now more people coming back than going. That's partly because of the fence that already covers a third of the border and the tough deportation plan of the Obama administration.
He deported so much Mexicans than any other president in the history of the United States. So maybe the border and all the Trump's speech about migrations, it's not going to be so different than the Obama administration. But the attitude of the Americans is going to be rough, it's going to be racist.
México no pagará ningún muro.
That sort of rhetoric has already led to Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto cancelling a trip to the US. After their very public disagreement, on Friday, Trump and Peña Nieto had a private, apparently conciliatory phone call. Meanwhile, political parties and the private sector rallied round as Mexico went into crisis mode. But the biggest surge in US-bound migrants has actually come from other Central American nations suffering grinding poverty and gang violence. Julio fled El Salvador after extortionists threatened his life. Now he spends his mornings in a park in border town Mexicali, waiting for a chance to cross.
Even
if he deports millions, even if he builds the Great Wall of China, we're always going to try and get in. Because we're looking for hope for a future to be free from the dangers we face in our countries.
It's that desperation back home and dream of prosperity in the US that for some are more powerful than any deterrent. John Holman, Jazeera, Mexicali.